Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling a really timely piece. To navigate AI turbulence, CMOs can apply the flywheel model.
Mm.
You actually flagged this one for us, and well, our goal is to pull out the crucial insights, especially, how AI is shaking up marketing and fundamentally changing how we understand our customers. We'll explore how these shifts aren't just for massive corporations, they're relevant for, well, pretty much anyone navigating today's digital currents.
Yeah, and what immediately grabbed me in this article was the parallel it draws right at the beginning. It points out how CMOs in major companies weathered the storm of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many even advanced their careers. It sort of sets a precedent, doesn't it, for
Mhm.
adaptability in the face of major disruption.
Exactly. It's like the article is saying, okay, you've climbed one mountain, now here's Everest.
Yeah.
It quickly shifts to this idea that the pandemic's obstacle course has been succeeded by an AI Olympic steeplechase.
Mhm.
It really underscores the accelerating pace of change we're all grappling with, especially in marketing.
And that leads straight to the core question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How do you not just keep up, but actually, gain ground in this AI-driven environment? The article puts forward a central idea, leveraging the flywheel model, which is basically a growth strategy that puts the customer right at the heart of everything.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack this flywheel model in the age of AI then. The article references research from Think with Google. They surveyed marketers globally and found that leaders are now integrating AI into this model to sort of supercharge its momentum. They've identified four interconnected pillars showing how this integration is actually happening.
Precisely. And these four areas, measurement and insights, media and personalization, creativity and content, and people and process, they offer a really practical lens for seeing AI's impact on different aspects of marketing. Maybe we can start by digging into that first pillar,
Yeah.
measurement and insights.
Sounds good. So this pillar really seems to hammer home the importance of linking your KPIs, your key performance indicators, directly to tangible business results, like profit and your return on investment, your ROI. It's about moving beyond just like surface level metrics,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And AI is a key enabler here through sophisticated measurement tools. What's critical, as the article highlights, is that these AI-powered tools can deliver accurate data and insights while also respecting user privacy. That's increasingly important, obviously. It's not just about more data, but smarter, ethically sourced data.
Yeah, that privacy angle is definitely top of mind for everyone now. So, okay. With these advanced tools in place and a solid foundation of well-defined KPIs, your past performance data, and that crucial first-party data, the stuff you collect directly, what actually becomes possible then?
Right, here's where the potential really starts to emerge. The article explains that this allows for what they call outcome-based planning. AI can then step in to not only predict how campaigns might perform, but also continuously optimize them in real time. Think about AI dynamically adjusting your budget allocation to get the best bang for your buck. The ultimate vision here is an AI-powered marketing engine that's constantly learning and refining. It's a fundamental shift, really, in marketing accountability, moving from simply reporting on activities to predicting and driving business outcomes.
That level of efficiency sounds almost futuristic, doesn't it? Let's move on to the second pillar then, media and personalization. This feels like where a lot of the really visible impact of AI in marketing is happening, isn't it? Delivering that hyper-relevant message to the individual at just the right moment.
Exactly. And the article points out that leading marketers aren't just, dabbling with this anymore. They're scaling successful AI-powered campaigns and actually reallocating significant chunks of their budget because they're seeing a clear return.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving beyond just experimentation to become like core strategy.
And it's not just about sending out more tailored ads, is it? It sounds like AI is also becoming incredibly good at identifying those truly engaged, high-value audience segments across all the different channels. It can uncover subtle patterns in consumer behavior that maybe human analysts might miss.
Right. And the article envisions this evolving into an AI-powered media transformation, where an AI engine could essentially almost autonomously create and adjust your entire media plan in real time,
Yeah.
driven by that constant feedback loop of measurement data. I
Mhm.
mean, imagine the flexibility and responsiveness that could offer. It's pretty huge.
That is a pretty radical shift in how media buying and planning could operate. Wow. Okay, let's dive into the third pillar, creativity and content. This is where generative AI has really captured the imagination recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. And what's particularly interesting here is how the article frames generative AI. Not just as a tool for, churning out content, but as a partner in the initial creative process. Like brainstorming impactful ideas, it can help you break through creative blocks and develop genuinely novel content concepts.
Okay, so beyond just helping with ideas, AI is also playing a role in analyzing existing content to see what resonates best and then amplifying those top performers. And this concept of AI-powered creative studios that can significantly cut down the time it takes to get new content out, that sounds really compelling for fast-paced marketing.
Absolutely. And it even extends to the pre-launch stage, where AI can be used to test and optimize content before it's even released to the wider audience. The ultimate goal, sort of mirroring the media side, is real-time personalized creative delivery. Think about ad visuals or messaging dynamically adapting to the individual viewer. That's a level of tailored communication we're only just beginning to explore.
That's a degree of personalization that, yeah, feels almost like science fiction becoming reality. Now, the final pillar is people and process. This seems to focus more on the human and organizational changes needed to really embrace AI effectively.
It does. The article really emphasizes that successful AI integration isn't just a task for the marketing department alone. It demands collaboration across the entire organization with, strong buy-in from the C-suite. Clearly, communicating prioritized AI opportunities early on is crucial for getting everyone aligned.
Right, you need that alignment. And it sounds like it might even require rethinking organizational structures to fully capitalize on this AI engine they keep referring to. You can't just sort of tack AI onto existing workflows and expect like transformative results, can you?
That's a critical point. And the article stresses the importance of investing in talent that understands AI. You need individuals who can develop new operational methods, formalize them, and then, importantly, share that knowledge across the company. It's about redesigning processes and holistically assessing AI's impact on the entire organization. It's not just about adopting tools, it's really about building a new way of working.
So these four pillars together, they paint a picture of this AI-powered marketing engine that significantly amplifies the traditional flywheel. It sounds like a very comprehensive framework. However, the article then introduces a really important question, almost a twist. Why doesn't this seemingly all-encompassing framework directly help CMOs uncover those crucial consumer insights? The ones needed for effective marketing in such a constantly evolving market, it feels like maybe a key piece of the puzzle might be missing.
That's a really insightful observation, and yeah, the article tackles that head on. It proposes a couple of key reasons for this gap. The first relates to an analogy that Avinash Kaushik introduced way back in 2014, the distinction between reporting squirrels and analysis ninjas.
Yes, I remember this one. The reporting squirrels are the data producers, right?
Mhm.
Focus on generating reports for everyone, extracting data, running queries, fulfilling those endless ad hoc requests. They're all about just getting the numbers out there.
Exactly. Their primary focus is on the output of data, pure production. In contrast, the analysis ninjas, they're the ones who take that raw data and actually analyze it to extract meaningful, actionable insights. They're focused on understanding the why behind the numbers and translating that into clear strategic recommendations, things you can actually do.
Oh, okay. So while both roles are undoubtedly necessary in any data-driven organization, it's the work of the analysis ninjas that directly contributes to improving the bottom line, right? They're the ones answering those critical business questions that actually drive strategy forward.
Precisely.
Hmm.
And the article suggests that while, Fortune 500 companies might not use these exact quirky titles, CMOs need to critically evaluate whether their teams, their analysts, and data scientists are primarily focused on that data production, basically being reporting squirrels, rather than delivering those essential strategic recommendations. Are they just providing the data, or are they uncovering the story within it? That's the key question.
That's a really valuable distinction. Okay. The second reason the article offers for this gap in consumer insight, it has to do with the limitations of GA4, Google Analytics 4, and this concept known as the zero moment of truth, or ZMOT.
Yeah, and what's striking here is the article's assertion. It claims GA4 provides less than a third of the data we truly need, especially for understanding how users initially discover and develop interest in a brand or product, the very, very first stage of the customer journey.
Right. And the zero moment of truth, ZMOT, as the article reminds us, that's all the research a consumer does before they ever even land on your website. They're reading reviews, comparing products online, asking friends, asking networks. All that crucial activity happens before you have any direct tracking ability, really.
Exactly. And the article highlights that GA4, while powerful in many ways, just doesn't fully capture this critical initial phase. The implication is quite significant, actually. It means many CMOs might be making decisions with a substantial blind spot. They may not actually know where the majority of their customers first encounter their brand or products.
Yeah.
That's fundamental.
Wow, that's a pretty fundamental gap in understanding the customer journey for sure. So, if this AI-powered marketing engine, as sophisticated as it sounds, doesn't fully address this initial customer discovery phase, what solutions does the article propose to fill this void? How do we plug that gap?
Well, the article puts forward two complementary approaches: dedicated audience research and comprehensive market research. And it's careful to point out that these are distinct but equally vital. You need both.
Okay, let's start with audience research. What does that specifically involve?
Audience research is all about taking a deep dive into the individual customer or potential customer. It focuses on understanding their specific needs, their preferences, their behaviors, even the nuances of the language they use. It's a very granular, uh, human-centered perspective, getting really close.
And what are some of the practical ways to conduct this kind of audience research? How do you actually do it?
The article emphasizes direct engagement methods, things like conducting interviews, running surveys, organizing focus groups, and analyzing conversations happening on social media. That can be a goldmine. It also highlights the value of leveraging the customer data. You already possess stuff in your CRM system, maybe customer support logs. The goal is to truly understand your target audience on a personal level. The article even calls it the compass that guides your way.
The compass, I like that. It makes perfect sense understanding exactly who you're trying to reach. Now, how does market research differ from this more audience-centric approach?
Market research takes a much wider lens. It's a more macroeconomic view, examining the overall industry landscape. This involves analyzing broader industry trends, keeping a close eye on what your competitors are doing, looking at relevant economic data, even studying trade publications. It's about assessing the overall viability of your products or services within the larger market context. The article actually calls this the map that shows you where to go. Got it. So you really need both the compass, that detailed understanding of your audience, and the map, the broader understanding of the market to navigate effectively. They're not mutually exclusive at all.
Exactly. They work in tandem. You need to know your destination, that's the market research, the map. And the best route to get there, which comes from your audience research, the compass.
This brings us nicely to the core takeaway, I think.
Yeah.
And the article includes a really powerful quote from economist Richard Baldwin at the 2023 World Economic Forum. He said, "AI won't take your job. It's somebody using AI that will." That really encapsulates so much of what we've been discussing, doesn't it? It perfectly illustrates the point. Simply adopting AI tools isn't the ultimate competitive advantage. It's not enough on its own. It's the strategic thinking and, crucially, that deep understanding of your audience that allows you to truly harness AI's potential effectively.
So, successfully navigating this whole AI-driven era, it isn't just about embracing the latest technological advancements, the shiny new tools. It's equally, maybe even more, about prioritizing that foundational understanding of your audience through dedicated research efforts.
Absolutely. The real power lies in the synergy, the combination between AI's efficiency and scale, which is undeniable, and those human-driven insights into customer behavior and motivation. That's the combination that allows you to transform raw data into genuinely actionable strategies and ultimately builds a sustainable competitive edge.
So, thinking about our listeners, what does this all mean for you? This deep dive into AI's impact on marketing and the absolutely crucial role of understanding your audience. It really underscores that technology alone is not the magic bullet, not the silver bullet. It's the intelligent pairing of AI's capabilities with a profound human-centered understanding of your market that will ultimately drive meaningful results. So maybe think about your own initiatives. Are you dedicating sufficient effort to both leveraging AI tools and genuinely understanding where your audience originates from and what truly motivates them? That combination could very well be the key to unlocking significant growth and, frankly, staying ahead in an increasingly AI-dominated landscape.